Yesterday, we went to the Boise area around a community called Dadwin, and then the CEO with other EP officials visited a site. At the site, they saw the chanfan and other materials that they had seized um, the day before at Amian Kwanta. And so, from after the visit at the first site, when we were exiting the community, there was another one. So, officials stopped by, and that particular place, it was a river. They had diverted uh, the direction of the river and were mining in there. So, officials stopped and then assessed the place. When we were about leaving, there was some misunderstanding between officials and then the youth of the community. There was some verbal abuse. The people were abusing us and then the EP officials, verbally. So there was a heated, should I say, exchange. And then because it was getting heated, the CEO engaged the leadership of the group and told them to calm down. But of course, some youths were very angry, and we went to. We left the community. Before we left, some youths started pelting stones and all that. No one was hurt. And then we left the place. But because they were very angry, there was a suggestion that we don't use that route when returning to Kumasi. So we needed to use a longer route, pass through I am free, Babieni, and then Obwasi Dunkwa, that area, back to Kumasi. So on our way, when we got to Afari, there was a speed ramp and a bit of, so the place was, it was like more of a traffic zone. So the driver needed to slow down a bit. Unfortunately, he couldn't apply the brakes as expected. So he tried veering off from the convoy a bit, and unfortunately there was an oncoming vehicle, a Kia truck, and then there was a head-on collision. Yeah, thankfully we're 8 in the vehicle, 6 journalists, and then 5 journalists, and then 3 EPA officials. And by God's grace, none of us, the only serious injury was that of the Joy News camera technician who had his leg dislocated. But the rest of us, injuries are not that severe. So by God's grace, we are responding to treatments.
What was running through your head when it all happened at the very moment?
Well, I don't know what to say, but I was confused. I saw that we were going to crash, but there was nothing I could do. I couldn't, you can't jump out of the vehicle. You just can't do anything. So I just said, okay, this is it. If it is the will of God, I'll be out safely. If it is, I just, I was confused and just hoping for the best. And fortunately for me, yeah, nothing serious really happened, even though I was hurt at my shoulder level and also my head. So yesterday I had severe headache. My part of my head is so swollen, and the treatment, doctors gave actually helped. It calmed the pain, and then, I was able to have some sleep. And this morning, it's quite better. I don't wish that experience for even my worst enemy. It was terrible.
You were on an assignment. You still go on such a tour or such an assignment. What is your advice for people who are actually involved in illegal mining activities and all who are trying to fight?
This is a job that we've chosen to do, or I have chosen to do, to highlight challenges in deprived communities, to kind of be a voice to the voiceless, and to highlight issues for national attention. And illegal mining happens to be one of the, issues that has troubled this nation for a very long time. And everyone is doing their bit to support the fight against illegal mining. Even though this unfortunate thing has happened, since the problem hasn't been solved, you can't entirely wash your hands off. And so we are just hoping for the best. Moving forward, there will be some measures in place for journalist safety. If we should embark on such tours, then there should be some measures in place for our safety and all that. But we can't quit this fight since the problem hasn't been solved and we all are affected. And so it's a fight for us all.
Miss, what is your name?